Welcome back, Wogglers. All right, so we're going to continue on our workflow actions. So hit that setup gear in the top right corner. Underneath automation, we're going to hit workflow rules. So today what we're going to talk about is how to assign an owner. So that is a record owner on a particular rule. So let's use our lead scoring rule workflow that we started a little while ago. All right, so the way that this is written right now is it is triggered when lead scoring rules hits to 30 or greater. And let's say that in our company, if a lead score is 30 or greater, that means it's a hot lead. Most likely we're going to be able to do business with them. And so one of the things that we're going to do is if it's a real hot lead, we're going to assign our sales director to that lead to make sure that they get the nurturing that they need and we all make money. All right, so underneath your instant action, we're going to hit plus action, and then we're going to hit this lovely assign owner. Now, a big pop-up appears, and you've got a lot of options on how you want to designate the ownership. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can select from a category, users, roles, or these user fields. So with the users, you're picking a specific person that you want to assign that to. If you choose roles, you're going to be selecting from your profile roles that you created in your system. So that's that hierarchy that we went over. Check out that video of setting up your organization. And so from here, if we wanted, like in what I said earlier, hot leads always get assigned to the sales department head. We can choose, it just goes to the role of the sales department head. And as you see, there's this little pop-up, the users in the role will be assigned in a round robin. So if you have more than one sales department head, then it will just like back and forth assign the hot leads. All right, so that is one option. You also have these user fields. So basically any user lookup field on the record you can assign to. So you can, for example, if maybe the person who created that lead record is different from the person who owns that lead record right now, you can assign it back to the created one. Or the recently modified by. So for example, if a user is going through and updating leads based off their scoring or after they've had phone conversations with them, you can assign the record ownership to the person who most recently modified it. So that's what those user fields are. All right, so you can select the user based off category, but you also have these two other options here. So we're going to go over the users matching certain conditions. Now what this is going to do is it's going to check the fields on a user profile and the values in those fields. And so if that user meets a certain set of conditions, then it will be assigned the role. And as you can see, if more than one user satisfies the conditions, then it will assign in a round robin pattern. So if you wanted to assign by state, so like the state is, there we go. So like if the state is New York, there you go. Now you, if it's a hot lead, it gets assigned to a user whose state is New York. All right, and then the last option we've got is the assignment rules. Now, if you don't know what an assignment rules is, pause here, go watch our assignment rule video. That'll help explain it. Then come back. Welcome back. All right, assignment rules. So once you choose that, once you've set up your assignment rules, you have them to choose from. So you can use those assignment rules here in this automation and hit those when the lead changes score. So you can do it that way as well. For our example, we're going to use that role option and use the sales department head. All right, and then these two other things pop up. You can assign users to based off of their online status. So if somebody is logged in at the time that the lead meets the score criteria, then it'll assign to that person. We're not going to do that. You can also send a notification specifically to the new owner. We like that. Let's do that. All right, and then the last thing to think about is to transfer these related records. So related records on our lead are open tasks, meetings, and calls. For contacts or accounts, if you're going to be assigning the ownership, related records might be more than that. But I'm just going to go ahead and assign all open related items to the lead to the new owner. Save and associate, and you're done. Click save on that workflow rule, and now you've set up your new ownership. All right, see you in the next video. Woggle woggle.